Welcome back to the It Girl Playbook. Today we'll be continuing our fun little series, It Girl Lessons from It Girls, where we explore some of our favorite iconic It Girls and see what it is that makes everyone so obsessed with them. By better understanding what makes them so magnetic, we can be inspired to adopt some of their most attractive qualities and values into our lives so that we can level up as well. In today's little lesson, we'll be taking a look at Marjorie Harvey and explore why you should never wait on a man. When Marjorie and Steve Harvey first met, he was still an up-and-coming comedian. Rather than waiting for him to quote-unquote make it, they both went on to marry different people. And although both of their marriages didn't work out, they chose what was best for them at that time. Steve Harvey told the story of how after his divorce with his first wife, he was at a casino when he received a call from Marjorie. So of course, because he was still interested in her and never really forgot about her, he asked Marjorie how she and her quote-unquote punk-ass husband was doing. Marjorie responded by telling him that she was divorced and no longer was with him anymore. And Steve, he caught a flight the very next day to go and see her.
Marjorie, we actually dated 25 years ago, but I was becoming homeless, and so we only dated for a year, and I didn't have the money, so I never drove back to see her. The first night I met her was at a comedy club. She walked into the comedy club late on the front row. She was late. She walked in. I'd never seen nobody look like that to me. The first word I said to Marjorie was, "Lady, I don't know who you are." I stopped the show. I said, "I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna marry you one day." That was the very first word I said to her. That was in 1987 when I first met her. We dated till like 89. I was homeless. I got the show on the Apollo in 91. I made some money. It was too late. She had got married. Then I got married. Then I got a divorce in 2005 and was hustling. I was out in Vegas. My bodyguard called one of her girlfriends, been looking for her. Gave me the phone while I was gambling. He said, "Hey man, I got somebody I want to talk to you." I said, "Man, I'm gambling, man. You know I'm putting." I went to Vegas just to forget the shit I was going through. He gave me the phone. I said, "Yeah." She said, "Boy, what you want?" And it was Marjorie, and I knew her voice. I said, "Is this Marjorie?" She said, "Yeah." So the first thing I said was, "How your punk ass husband doing?" Because I knew she had got married. She said, "You still crazy." She said, "Boy, I've been divorced for 4 years." Got on a private jet the next day, flew to Memphis, had lunch with her. Been with her ever since. Never let her go.
Which comes to show that if it's meant to be, then it will be. They found their way back together and now they have a beautiful marriage. And Steve Harvey, who we all know now is very successful, is now able to better provide for Marjorie and be the man for his family. And he takes a lot of pride in that and has earned the respect of many men and women. Steve Harvey is known for providing a lot of really good dating advice, and so he leads by example, which gives him the credibility to become as successful as he is in this field. In a way, Marjorie has allowed him to become even more successful, but one thing to note is that she did not build with him. He was already successful when they got back together, and after getting back together, Marjorie inspired him to become even more successful, both personally and professionally. And that's a lesson to take away, which is to never wait on a man and never help him build. Can it work out? Probably, as there are always exceptions. For many cases, though, it's an outcome similar to that of Jeff Bezos. His ex-wife, Mackenzie, helped him build Amazon to what it was at, and she's an incredibly beautiful and smart woman, but where did that lead her? Helping him build Amazon. A divorce, and for him to get with a younger woman who he now creates statues of on his boat. And girl, even Bill Gates left his wife literally at the age that he is now. You may think that because Marjorie didn't help a man build, that she is a gold digger, but what woman, and especially a mother, doesn't want to be with an established man who can provide both physical security and financial stability for her family and her kids? If wanting the best for yourself and your current or future family makes you a gold digger, then girl, I'd be a proud gold digger. And fortunately, no matter how successful I am, I will never stop being a gold digger. And another story worth sharing was one before their marriage. When they first got back together and was still dating, Steve told the story of how he had gotten a call from another girl, and he didn't think much into it because it was something like 3 a.m. already, and it seemed like Marjorie was still asleep. He didn't think that she heard anything, so Steve got back into bed and woke up just moments later to Marjorie packing her things and getting ready to leave. She confronted him by saying that she wasn't interested in being with him while he was still entertaining other people. If he decided that he wanted to be in her life, he would know where to find her back at home. And you may be thinking, well, how did Steve Harvey respond? Well, Steve broke his phone right in front of her. He split it in half because back then they had flip phones. He broke it in half and told her that he only wanted to be with her.
When Steve and I got together, he had a whole nother idea of what he was planning on doing after his divorce. He was planning on having a arrival and departure schedule on his door. And when you got there, you signed in, you saw what time you got there, and then the next one she'd leave, and then the next one come in.
Yeah,
and I said, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
But my name's not going to be on that list. Right. So it's one of those things. Once you know what you want, and if he wants you, then he knows what it's going to take for you.
And that's what I call a very soft threat. That ultimatum was because what actually happened was she was in my place in New York. My phone rang while she was over there asleep on the couch. And the phone rang, and it was a girl. And I'm over there against the window at my desk talking, but I hung up. I didn't know she heard it. So I fell asleep, and then I heard some noise in the hallway about 3 o'clock in the morning. And it was her with her coat on and her bags packed, and she was rolling them up the hallway. And I went in there, I said, hey, what's happening? She said, I'm going home. When you're ready for something special and real, you come get me.
If I'm still available.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I had a flip phone back then. What did I do with the flip phone?
Broke it, and threw it. Woo.
I took that phone, I snapped that phone in half at 3 o'clock in the morning, threw it on the ground, put it in the trash.
He knew that Marjorie was someone that he could lose, but didn't want to lose. And this story really highlights Marjorie's sense of self-worth, but also independence. She lets it be known that she is with him not because she needs him, but because she is choosing to. And she did that by letting him know that she can and will walk away if he doesn't value her, if he doesn't see her worth. And she communicates not only with her words, but also through her actions that she is not interested in being with someone that only sees her as an option and cannot choose her and commit to her. She didn't force him to be exclusive with her. She simply communicated her needs and showed what she was thinking through her actions, that if he could not provide that, then she is out. And if he wants to see other people, then he is free to do so just without her, without stringing her along. And she knows her worth and her values and wasn't afraid to walk away from someone that doesn't. Just like you don't wait on a man to get his shit together, don't wait on a man to change, and especially don't wait on a man to choose you. If he wants to be with you, he will be with you. It's as simple as that. Don't be afraid to leave a situation that doesn't serve you. It's okay to prioritize your self-interest. Thank you so much for tuning into today's little pep talk, and I hope to see you in the next episode. In the meantime, remember to never wait on a man, like our mommy Marjorie teaches us. Your time is precious too. And as always, stay hot. Bye.